Ago in a galaxy far, far away.
Shooting up!
What is going on, Star Wars fam? I'm your bro, Chris Rhines. I am filling in for our bro Dan, who's unfortunately had a death in the family, and so I'll be taking over for him for today. And Dan, we love you, and much love and condolences to your family. And I am here with the usual suspects.
I am Kaji Sose.
Yes,
usually suspects.
Yes. Mike Roker.
Hi, it's me, Mike Roker. Currently, to my right is a paused game of Jedi Survivor. I'm in the middle of a cutscene. I think I know what's happening. Yeah.
Yes.
It'd be like that, though. It'd be like that.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
Claire.
Yeah,
Oh, hello. I do not currently have a paused game of Jedi Survivor next to me. But it is downloaded on my PlayStation, ready to be started eventually.
Oh, you haven't started yet? Okay.
No, I haven't been able to.
Ooh.
And Teal Steel, Raven, how you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm not playing Jedi Survivor, so I'm just living vicariously through everyone else.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
That's fair.
Yeah. So how's everybody's week been? I know for Star Wars, all we got to really talk about is Jedi Survivor and Visions coming up, and what are our thoughts on that and whatnot. But how you guys' week's been?
Good.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, Mike, I know yours.
Yeah, I was like, we do this all the time.
You. Yeah.
Yeah. I see you 3 days a week.
It's like I was just including you to be polite. Like,
listen, I wasn't even really talking to you.
I've spent a lot of time listening to people talk about playing Jedi Survivor. I've spent a bunch of time on Broaxium Gaming watching Dan play, and
he was fantastic, wasn't he?
He was having fun, but it was fun to watch, because like I said, I video games are just not my thing. Not because I don't like them, but because I can't do them. I'm inept, okay? Like inept, seriously. And so I, just don't have anything to do with it. But like I've watched like all the cutscenes of The Last of Us, so I know what happened in the in the game, and so on and so forth. So it was fun to watch someone play, so I could enjoy seeing it and knowing what's going on, while at the same time not having to look at the controller going, how do I get out of the first room?
Yeah.
How do I get out of the first room? Because that would be.
There's a lot of that. There's a lot of that in this game.
I was blown away.
How do I get there?
The Lego Jedi game on GameCube.
Those games are fun.
Like, I could not get out of the first room because I'm like, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. Give me back my frogger. Fuck this.
oh no.
I know where I'm going in that game.
I know how that game works. I want to play Pong, damn it. So anyway.
Yeah.
Sorry, not to rain on anybody's parade.
But I'd say this game for me has been an incredible improvement over the first one, and I love the first one. It's damn near flawless to me, the first one, except for that map.
Yeah.
But this one has just been. This game has been incredible, and the story is so dope. Like for where they're pulling from Legends. They're pulling from another era in the Star Wars saga. It's been spectacular. Yeah. So Claire, when are you going to get on this game? When is that going down, man?
So I've been telling myself, shit. I I've been trying to avoid things because I'm like, I know shit's gonna get spoiled if I go anywhere or look at anything or Twitter or YouTube or anywhere. Like I know somehow I'm gonna stumble upon it because that's my luck. And people are apparently putting spoilery things in thumbnails on YouTube videos. Already people have been spoiled and stuff. So that's the internet's though. I was gonna stream it, but I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I don't know. I think I just kind of want to play it. I'm sorry, guys. Because then I have to stop it, and then I have to keep going, and then I gotta wait for Ethan to get. Like, just
play. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
That's what I'm doing. I'm
Once
just
I beat
trying
the
to end it
campaign.
before Tuesday because I don't think you can make another save. So, like, I don't think there's save slots because everything's been auto save. I've not physically saved ever. So I got like a deadline. Start this. So yeah, which is fine. You know, the game's awesome, man. Like I'm not well versed in a lot of the lore, but I was blown away by something that I knew about, and I was like, holy crap.
Was the I didn't watch that intro thing because like for those who haven't played the first one, there's an option on here where you can watch like the story so far.
Yeah, that was really well done.
I'm glad they did that. Yeah.
They've been doing a really good job with those, just in general with gaming, like the previously on. Like everybody just does a really good job with that. But yeah, they did it. They had like the holocron, like what is it? The holocron like exploding, and inside the explosion was like what happened.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
That's how they navigate.
Notes.
So it literally looks like opening picture credits. It's crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Just explaining the previous movie or whatever. But yeah, it was really good. It was really cool.
Jeff, I didn't have a next gen system up until 2 days ago.
Same.
Yeah.
Mark
II.
I was like, well, there's a Star Wars game coming out for this new one. I can't get it on the Xbox One. Guess I gotta upgrade.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, man, look, the money I put out for this thing.
Claire's going to be in real debt because she has like 3 games she has to play.
I know. I know.
You got the God of War bundle.
Yes, I did.
You have Jedi Survivor, and you're probably going to get Last of Us Part 1 just to see what it looks like. Yeah, I mean, come on.
You know me too well.
That's a lot of food.
Of course I am. Have I played it so many times? Like I had The Last of Us Part 1 on PlayStation 4. Am I gonna get it again?
Yeah.
On my 4K TV? Oh, you bet your buns I am. You better believe it.
You want to see
Naughty Dog,
Joel's
take my money. Yeah. Yeah.
Don't ever try to say that Claire isn't dedicated, y'all.
Dedicated.
Dedication.
Oh, I know the feeling.
I have bought The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time in every single format that it has come out on. Okay. I have Jack and Daxter on the PS4. Okay. I don't give up on. I have the Spyro Reignited trilogy. I don't give up on something. I'll buy it again. If you do one good game, I'll buy it 8 more times.
I have 4 Resident Evil 4s, not including the remake. I have 4 of them. So
I have 7 different Scrabble games in my house. Does that count?
Yes.
It's exactly the same.
You're an addict too. It's fine.
Slave to the games.
We're all invited.
And Chris is just judging us.
Oh no!
Oh no! This
Claire,
guy.
do you know how many versions of the Star Wars trilogy I got on VHS?
Oh,
God!
Yeah.
Rook's ready to throw Chris right under the bus. Like, no, not this
We've got
guy.
VHS. We got DVD. Multiple versions. We got the Blu-rays. Okay, we bought them on 4K on iTunes. Okay, we got all the.
Oh yeah, we got this with movies. We got this with games. We got this with comics. It's being a geek's expensive.
It is expensive.
I don't like
Nick.
it anymore.
Nick, I want to feel bad for you, but you've seen Star Wars Visions already.
Yeah.
So boo-hoo, get a new system. I don't care. I don't care. Play that violin for someone else who's got empathy for you, because it's not
here
in this direction.
People over here is like,
Visions too.
I saw the future, but I still have an Xbox 360.
And Chris, I feel in the exact same boat. Because guess what?
What's that?
Chris, I have another podcast where I have 2 co-hosts as well. And guess what? Most of those bitches have already seen Visions.
Yeah, I saw your tweet on that, and I was like,
I'm the only one. So I feel you. You and I are in the same boat. Like, I'm right here. I would have written an article for it.
I hate the internet
a little
so
video
much.
on the TikTok.
They get, Nick and Pete, they get contacted about this. They didn't go, hey, we have another guy. In our crew. No, none of that. They're like, ha ha.
Yeah, makes you want to.
Like it was like that.
Punch
You know what I
internet,
mean?
you know,
that's
punch you right. In
my
the internet
teammates
Busting skulls over here. Virtual skulls.
Yeah,
we're all friends.
Have fun with Battlefront 2. It's my favorite Star Wars story. Actually, Iden Versio is like my favorite character, but have fun with that. And
you enjoy the past, Pete.
That's good.
You enjoy the past while already having vision the future.
Pete's playing it. Nick.
Oh, Nick, yeah. No. Oh,
yeah,
you enjoy the past, Nick. Yeah.
Have fun with that.
Yeah, you tell Star Wars of Terrence Costy I said hello.
Hey, I loved that game. I played that game. That game I did play.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jeff, that is exactly what happened.
Called.
I got finned.
You got
finned.
You got finned.
I got finned. That's what happened.
Oh, man.
No, it's real now. It's in the air. It was written, and then it was said. It is real.
And then, oh, yeah.
Oh. Coming to Black Team Store, you got Finn shirts.
Of course.
See, Raven is, of course, yeah. Fine.
Yeah.
Fair. That's fair.
I mean, I know it's not me.
That's
I didn't
fair.
Get visions.
Yeah.
I don't know that. That's all
in
I got.
real life, I'm no one's favorite though. So if that helps at all.
Shut up.
Lies.
You enjoy the previous.
Mm.
So,
last time on Star Wars video game playing.
So for those of us that have played it,
yes,
Brooke, I'll start with you since this is like your first.
Yeah.
Really, I mean, really.
I'm farther than I was in Fallen Order for sure.
Yeah. But tell me, what are you thinking of the game right now? What do you think of the story, the characters, the relationships? Because I mean, I know you're coming at it from a different angle than I would be.
Sure. I like everybody I've come across, villain or otherwise. I like the sets a lot. The traversal compared to Fallen Order is a lot better.
Good.
The combat's a lot crisper. As the person who plays Souls games, the meditation situation from the first game and the parrying system is very fluid and makes you want to actually be in combat instead of like running away from it, which is really cool. Yeah, like there's mounts now. You can like ride things. That's awesome because it's like it's levelized, but like it feels like an open world.
Can
like
I get a shot here?
No. But I mean, there are other animals like little like chicken dino things that jump really high and whatnot, and they help.
So it's not that different from Frogger, is what you're saying.
Oh wait!
So
speaking
you jump
of Frogger,
over cars. Is what I'm hearing.
Speaking of Frogger, have y'all met the Frogger yet?
Yeah.
Oh no!
I knew that was coming. Sorry.
Do we love Frogman? Do we love him?
Yeah, Frogman's okay.
Turgle. Yes,
Turgle. Yeah,
Turgle is a good. He's
pretty early. The new like aliens they did are really sharp.
Yeah,
a lot of the droids they did are really good too. A lot of the enemies you fight are really, really cool. The new stances they added are really, really smart. Like the blaster and saber stance is very Luke Skywalker. They're like, and it's
Nick?
awesome. Chicken dino things.
Nick, you trying to get banned?
Oh, no.
Chicken dino things.
Dinosaur chicken nuggets.
Yeah, I was about to say that. They're so good. They're so bad for you.
Trucker hat. The trucker hats are beating right to each other today.
You know, there's some honey mustard in there. It's a thing we do.
That's right.
Brian, I mean, yes, you can do more than kill all the wildlife, but when the wildlife is trying to kill you,
yeah, they big.
Go. Yeah. I'm trying to beat the game.
There's a rancor you can come across that could kill you in one hit. It literally just looks at you and your life goes away.
No.
I try to walk by him.
Nope, there's no walking by.
Say what?
Oh,
no.
No.
Well, you can Raven is.
I can't remember the beginning of the name, but the last part is Pede. P-E-D-E.
Oh, those things. Yes.
You can turn that.
Yeah,
they gotta go. They gotta go.
It's a thing, and just nah.
There is an arachnophobia toggle for the people who are afraid.
The first option
so
I clicked on.
Replace it with?
I don't know because there's still
everybody's still scary.
Nice. Jedi,
yeah, cool.
On Jedi, there's like this scorpion.
Yeah, he's not
thing.
fun. All like
that's not great either.
But a scorpion.
But like, I can handle that. Yeah, I can handle the scorpion.
Yeah,
I can't handle the spiders. So
yeah.
like, and there, even with that arachnophobia thing on, there's still you'll find little like crab,
Yeah.
spider
They
creature.
come out the ground, and that's really nice.
And they die. They die real quick.
They come out the ground and surround you, and that's cool.
Yeah, it's not cool.
And you're not screaming by yourself in your basement with a lightsaber in your hand.
Thanks for the nightmares. Yeah.
Not at all.
No.
I think they did
I'm
something
11
to the
hours into this
animation.
thing.
I think they did something to the animation of the scorpion.
Yeah.
So that it doesn't mimic it lifelike wise, and
it just moves side to side or something like that. Yeah, it like hovers or something
like that. Yeah,
it don't matter. You can one hit kill you with the stinger. I don't like wildlife in Star Wars. I've been talking about this for a long time.
Those peed things are creepy. Okay, creepy.
Everything that isn't a Wookiee or a goddamn
Rob
Ewok is crazy.
Rob, you asking absolutely.
Yeah, Rob, yes. The answer is correct.
Why are you talking to us? Go play the game.
Buy it yesterday. If you can buy it yesterday, that'll be great.
Go play the game after the stream.
That's true. If you can buy it yesterday, because that shit needs to download and you got to get all your stuff.
It's 133 gigs.
It is massive. Trust me.
And I know,
and
I know why. I think because your costume is in every cutscene, no matter what you change it to.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
It's like in full, and I'm not talking about like in the game cutscenes. I'm like, it's in the cutscene. Like my haircut I chose is right there because I pressed the A button to say so. But yeah. And speaking of which, the those little blue crates that have the chests in the first game have way more cooler stuff in them now.
Yes.
There's clothes. Usually you get like a top, and then you gotta find the pants, and then it's like you gotta find the colorway for the set, so you could get your, you got to coordinate, and then you can mix and mash. You can mix and mash any leg or upper body, so you could like just be ridiculous or real sharp with it. There's ponchos. There are capes.
So wait, have you gotten a poncho? Because I haven't gotten a poncho.
I have not found a poncho. I'm stuck on this cape, and I'm like satisfied with it because it's a yellow cape. The back will smash my yellow lightsaber, and my Johnny Lawrence headband, and my Chuck Norris goatee, and my hip cape, and my high boots because Raven wants high boots, and I gotta, I got my one glove on, so when I go on blaster stance, I'm a cowboy. See, these are things you think about. Okay.
Absolutely.
These are things that you think about. All right. You weren't doing this to Fallen Order. You're like, okay, I cast this. Everything's great. No, now you're like, what am I going to wear without ripping y'all apart? Or
as somebody who played the first game, and 100% of my decisions were, where do I go to get the matching pink poncho, pink lightsaber, pink skin for the ship, and pink BD1? How do I? I'm going to literally not get anything out of the story.
Also, Raven, you'll love
this time around. You will not.
Yeah, this time around, you're going to be like, what color am I going to go for this hour?
Yeah.
For this
okay,
that's what it's like. What's up, Raven?
No, you're fine. I just wanted to say that I do think, though, as a criticism of the game, don't ask me to clean a ship that ain't dirty.
Right.
Like looking around, there ain't nothing to pick up. Okay, don't tell me. That's it.
Wait, who cleaned the ship? Hold on.
Was Dan cleaning
I was
the
watching
ship?
Dan play, and Dan had to clean the ship, and the ship.
Yeah, he did. Dan had me dying in this
one part. Legitimately, he's walking
There's like
around,
a water dam. Water dam, and he's trying to slide. He's
playing with the baby and the Bjorn in front of him.
He's playing with the Bjorn, and I'm like, Dad, you can't slide up the wall. He was like, Jedi can't ride water. It's water. Why is the Jedi's weakness water?
It was the only time when and Dan was constantly. I mean, he's playing it for the first time, right? So he's like, where do I go? What do I do? All that other stuff.
I'm like, right, man.
It's like the longest time that he spent walking around like he didn't know where his own feet were was when they told him to clean the ship, and there was nothing to do.
Watching Dan fight the ninth sister for like 40 minutes was like amazing.
Really?
Oh no.
He's like not skipping the cutscene. I'm like, skip the cutscene. You're cursing out the cutscene, Dan. You could get past this with a button.
I loved watching him play. It was fun.
He gets halfway through and she starts talking smack. He's like, shut up. Baby just rocked.
Oh my goodness.
Shut up. But yeah, watching Dan play was hilarious. Is that Scream? Is that Drew Barrymore?
Yes.
The goatee?
Yeah. Yeah.
I have that sweatshirt.
Yeah, that was a little lot. No, it totally is. I can't quite figure out.
It looks like it's like Jimmy Fallon dressed up. It's Drew Barrymore in Scream, but it's just probably just far away. No, I think that's like Charlie or something. I don't know.
I think it's
awesome.
Charlie too. I'm like, I can't really see it, but I think it's Charlie.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways.
Yeah.
Yes.
But the fashion options are ridiculous. So Mark also isn't with us tonight, but he sent over some pics. Roke did as well, and I did, just showing our different styles on how we how we dress up our Cal Kestis, how the hairstyle is, facial hair, all that stuff, because they give you mad options.
You get options.
So I'm going to bring this up right now and show some of our stuff. Boom.
Badass.
Boom. Look at that.
Right, so this one is mine, and I gave him like my dude's got the mohawk.
Mm-hmm.
I had to.
Look good, man. Look good.
It's a good looking mohawk. I like it.
Yeah, I like it.
I like the coverage of the facial hair too. It's good.
Yeah. And then I gave him a little clean shaven goatee on after that. But no cornrows. No, are there cornrows in this?
No.
Are there cornrows in Star Wars?
They need to fix that.
There's locks in High Republic, right?
Oh yeah, very much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they should have. I think they should have rows. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's invited then. If there's locks in Star Wars, everybody's invited, as far as I'm concerned.
So like you can make so many things. Like you can have like a Han Solo shirt with like the Luke Skywalker jacket, or
the yellow jacket.
Like, you get the yellow jacket.
Oh yeah, it's in here. Yeah. It's in it.
Dan was wearing it.
I've used the jacket, but I have not used it in yellow. I've made a brown one. I made like a blue one. It's the options are nuts. What's the next one? This is from a flashback scene, and I like the shoulder armor and
guns all out. Look at him,
and it's just right.
Guns Kestis.
You know what I'm saying? someone on Twitter, because I had to pick up there, call him Caliber Kestis with guns. Yeah.
But why does this other person look so much like Pete Facinelli or whatever the heck his name is? You know who I'm talking about, right?
No.
We can't really talk about this scene for Claire's sake.
Yes.
But
I'm not actually asking. I'm just stating that it looks like.
Okay, yeah. They're very like regal looking. I like everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Very High Republic going on right now.
From Interviewing an Empire is what it looks like to me, but that's just me.
What up, baby girl? This just happened where I'm at.
Oh yeah. This just happened.
It just happened.
I screamed.
I was like, yeah.
That's
it though.
But
nothing else.
Looking like a runway model, killing it. Look at him.
I'm sorry.
I love it.
It's really bad.
I dig the mohawk. I gotta say it again. I dig the mohawk.
It's my favorite hairstyle from this thing.
It's great.
Yeah. It's really bad because everybody keeps sending like their pictures of how they've customized Cal's hair and facial hair and everything. And just the entire time, I'm like that gif of Jenna Fisher from The Audience. It's just from The Office. It's just like hot. It's all hot. Everybody, all hot. Everybody just, yes. All of the above.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Shot of it.
Look at it.
Badass.
And the scar in his beard, Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh boy. He's so cool, man. Oh, look at him. He looks good.
Cross guard.
Yeah. That's a cross guard one. And I gave it the white crystal in there for that one.
I love it.
Mary in the back just
my boy
impressed.
is so handsome in that one.
This should not be this fun. Like just looking at how a character has been outfitted. This should be lame. It's not. It's really cool.
This is hours alone. Just fucking around with your outfits and whatnot. Like,
I believe it.
I'm so excited. I'm gonna pour this shit out of Ethan while he watches me play. Oh my god.
Here we go. Look.
Oh my
man,
god.
got this is how you coordinate in space. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
my
Space drip.
outfit right
You know what I'm
there.
saying?
Yeah, he is killing it right now.
Bad.
Star Wars
Man,
Met Gala.
he is a walking
When is
Ginsu
Star
blade.
Wars
It's
going to
crazy.
be at Fashion Week, right?
Met
So we can
Galaxy.
see somebody
That's what I'm
strut with
saying.
this, right?
There's capes everywhere.
They're gonna call it Met
Capes
Gala.
everywhere.
Spectacular.
Oh,
There
that's
you
the
go.
Luke coat with the
Ooh,
brown.
Yeah.
it is brown Luke coat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
AKA
Brown
the
Luke
Luke
coat.
coat.
You know what I'm saying? Got
Good
the yellow shirt on. You know what I'm saying? Brown pants.
Blam.
Bam.
Blam.
Also, is that F. Murray Abraham in the
It
background?
sure is.
Oh,
Yeah.
spoilers. You shouldn't see that.
Oh, no, it looks like it.
Please don't
Oh, no.
God.
Tell him
tell
what.
me he wasn't
Guns
actually.
out, guns out.
Oh,
Guns
look at little
out.
BD1 from behind the little corner.
Yeah, I played the Joker once.
Oh,
He's almost got my tattoo.
There it is.
Almost. I'm about to get that now. But yeah. So that's my the Suns Out Guns Out. He did a couple push-ups. You know, so now he's out there in the
It was
sleeveless.
75 degrees that day. You gotta let him know.
he's cutting the sleeves off of all of his sweatshirts.
Yeah.
Sweatshirt.
This is my current look right now for my dude.
Dude. Rap rock.
I need to learn how to sew better.
Yeah,
Oh
dude.
my god. The
You're
90s,
about to- You're
man.
about to open for corn,
Yeah.
brother.
Hey man, I'm a product of a certain age.
Counted it off with the ducky, guys.
I
You're
was
a
gonna
product of
say
a certain
total
age.
jurist.
I keep looking at Mike thinking his
Oh my
hat, should-
God.
the letters are in the wrong order. That's how old I am.
Oh my
Hmm.
god. Like how you booted him for
Yeah.
that.
Good God, man. All right. Who's next? All right, so this is one of Mark's.
Oh,
I think that's
That's the hunter outfit.
yeah.
No, that's the survivor one.
No.
I think.
That is Survivor. Yeah, Survivor jacket. And I
Or like
think
blue,
it's
yeah.
I think it's Luke's blue shirt or something. And definitely Han's pants.
Hot
Yeah,
pants.
yeah.
Last time on hot pants. Hot pants.
Space pants.
Space
Space
Hunt.
pads.
There you go. I think this is Luke's jacket one more time, but this one looks all kinds of
Look
it's
at
like-
him. Looking like
Yeah,
Michael Bublé.
Like,
Like blue and silver.
Looking like
yeah,
Michael
going on.
Bublé.
I like it.
yeah.
Look at
That
those
looks-
boobs, though.
That looks like
Yeah,
somebody who like does super well with your parents, but the second you get them in a situation they're uncomfortable with, they are the biggest asshole on the planet. That's
Yeah.
what that is
Oh,
right
yeah.
there. That's
He's
what that
Eddie-
is.
he's Eddie
That's the
Munster.
kid's
Yeah.
inconvenience.
Eddie
by-
Haskell like crazy.
What's in
Yeah.
the course
Yeah.
there? A couple holes, whatever. No.
Oh, it's Per Pilver. Hey,
Pilver.
it's
Hey.
Per Pilver. Yeah, they got the
Hey,
white
those
pants.
boots match my hair in that particular shot. So
Yeah.
I
There
feel
we
like
go.
Absolutely crushing.
heck yeah.
Let's see what's the next one. So here's Rokes.
Now,
Oh.
let me explain to you. Let me explain to you what's going on.
I love
You
it.
see the headband, okay? You see
Oh,
the
yeah.
cape. You see what's going on, okay? That's just the back. You're not ready. For the front, okay?
You're not ready.
You're not
I
ready.
know I'm not ready. Like that, I can
Okay.
be assured.
You don't know what the drip's going to be. It's all. It's listen. When we run in the game, we flowing. We flowing. We like this. In the wind. Look about doing lightsabers. I'm Cal Kestis, baby. That's what it's flowing. Fabric.
Are you ready
Oh,
for the
I
reveal?
matched your
Because right now,
Calcastus.
because right now he's at the All Valley tournament. He's ready to
Bro,
Mm.
you got to sweep the leg.
he's ready to go up against
Sweep the
LaRusso
leg.
and knock it
You got to
out.
sweep
Yeah.
the leg.
Sweep the leg.
Now, you see,
Mm.
you see what's going on. You see the yellow with the yellow.
Oh yeah.
And you got the red with the red. You see how I'm blending my hair with my clothes, dog? You see
Little
me?
ketchup, little mustard.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is like you. All
That's
right, so,
America right there. That's America.
Roke,
Condiments.
your
Right there.
your cow looks like a former Spec Ops soldier
Dude,
who
Norse. I'm Norrised
who
out.
now works at Burger King. Like that's
I'm
what
Norrised out, bro.
he looks like to me.
I'm
And it's
undercover at
amazing.
Burger
I
King,
think it's-
bro.
I think it's a
Undercover
a
at
Star
Burger
Wars era Eric the Red. That's what I think.
Okay,
Thank
I'll
you.
go with that.
Thank you. Because the
I
cape
got
is
you,
like,
babe.
guys, I got a cape and shoulder pads. What are you saying to me? What are you saying to me? What are we even talking about here? How is this a game anymore? Get out of the way, stormtroopers. Look at me. Boom. Are you kidding?
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you absolutely kidding?
He looks high as a kite.
Yeah,
That
used to
headband
be a
is the
Jedi,
best.
man.
Yeah, how's he going, man?
Long ago.
You guys,
It was like,
space scope?
it was like, you know, like, yeah, lightsaber. This little guy, he's green. His name was the Yoda, man.
Hung out
He
with
was-
Yaddle earlier.
Yeah,
my
he's
dude.
such a good teacher. He
You know what
spoke
I'm saying?
backwards, man.
This guy definitely bought death sticks at the Outlanders Club.
Oh,
100%.
definitely.
That dude definitely has death sticks on him right now.
He rolls his
He's
own
dealing
death
those death
sticks. What are you
Yeah,
talking
he's
about?
like, I'm making my own out of my buddy's bar, man. That's what I'm doing. It's awesome, man.
Not seeing my BD1 is red, and I am dual wielding and double
Yellow saber.
yellow saber. Yeah, almost a yellow saber. Also, Claire, all the colors are unlocked from the gate, and there are a lot of colors. There is magenta, so you can just get pink from the rip. There's also indigo and white, and yes,
Tealish, like
teal.
teal.
There's teal.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I like teal.
Orange.
I like teal.
You know, shouts
each
out
Like
to
straight teal.
Yeah.
Each saber color has a different sound to it.
Yep.
Each
Oh,
each
the
each
colors
crystal.
sound different. Now we
Yes.
know this guy's high. We
Yeah.
know he's got a
Man, the colors sound
Yeah,
different,
yeah,
man.
he could have been, or it could have been.
So this
me.
is
Who
blue.
knows?
Are you paying? Here comes the blue one.
I can't wait to hear what purple sounds like. Oh, it's
The
exciting for
Delta
me.
Force
reference?
Norris.
Dude.
Ryan, you're on a roll.
That's so
Dude,
good.
you know, I'm crushing. I spent in-game currency for that haircut. I grinded for that haircut, dude.
That's right.
I did like 3 side missions to get that.
As a personal
Worth
fan of longer hair, particularly on men, I totally buy into it 100%.
Thank you. Delta
I'm there
Force,
for you.
dude.
I'm
Delta
there for you.
Kelsis, comes out the water.
Wait, what
Mhm.
Kung Fu reference did I? Did I make a
I
Kung
don't
Fu
know.
reference, Rook?
I don't.
What'd I
I'm
say?
trying to
Say,
remember.
That's my word. I didn't say nothing like
What's
that, but
Were you talking about funky bottoms? I don't know. Was it?
could be.
We
Could
talking
be.
about high power collabos.
You see Faith Evans and the Ghetto Boys.
The
I don't know.
Ghetto
Maybe.
Boys.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know. You call that shit dancing?
That shit was whack.
It was whack.
Okay, let me just tell y'all about yeah
the
potty,
yeah.
the master, the ill master. Yeah.
He was stoned
Oh,
though.
hey,
He was.
man,
stoned.
hey, maybe you just smoke some of his, man. You know, it works for me. You know that whole thing. Roke, I don't know about you, but I'm afraid of heights. Okay.
Yeah.
And this game,
A lot of that. This game.
This game,
Oh.
they're just like, hey, climb up this thing.
Jump on that. Hold on
Jump
to
on
it.
that from that high thing.
Yeah.
Keep jumping. Just keep
Run on the
jumping
wall.
across.
Go be a Jedi,
mountains.
dummy. Okay.
Go be a Jedi. Yeah. So there were times when I had to do a like a leap here, crawl down this thing, swing over that,
Yeah.
climb up something more,
Yeah.
and leap. And sometimes the camera will just like go like on me, I
Yeah,
guess, because
yeah.
however I'm doing like the controls, so I
Mhm.
can't see things. And I'm like, oh God. But when I
Yeah.
land, I'm just like,
Yeah.
like I'm damn near having a panic attack because like I'm just thinking like the heights and whatnot. Dude, it's so crazy.
Yeah, it's like
crazy.
Uncharted Prince of Persia.
Oh
That's how I
shit.
can.
Yeah.
So you're like holding on, you're swinging your
It's
wall
so
running,
fun.
you're zipping,
You got no
Yeah.
regard for your physical
Yeah, the
well-being.
zip
You're-
lining
you're
was
zapping.
You're
And like
so-
sometimes
zapping
you'll
over
have
there.
you'll have like another ally with you.
Yeah.
Like the one character that we saw in the trailer named Bode. He's got a
He's dope.
jetpack. So
Yeah.
he's like, all right, I'll meet you over there. Ha ha! And he
Like, I
flies
can't do
away.
that, bro. Like, what's with
Yeah, he'd be
that?
over
Like-
hovering, waiting, like
Can we just fly to the
yeah.
area? Why I gotta
Yeah.
keep running and climbing?
I can take
Damn,
your
it's nice
hand.
every time. Like,
I can take
It's-
your hand.
It's
I'm a
the
skinny ginger white
journey,
boy.
not
Just
the
pick me up and
destination.
let's fly. Let's go.
Yeah.
It's the journey, not the destination, you guys.
Yeah, it's
It's
a
the
journey, all
journey.
right. It's a journey through all of my fears. It's
What does
crazy.
he do?
What does he
Wait,
do?
what does
Yeah,
he do
did
when
I
you
miss
sit
something?
down? Is it cute? Does he tap his little toes? What does he do?
Well, he did say it's adorable as
well,
fuck.
everything he does is adorable.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah,
be
BD is
clear
awesome.
about that.
I
You
want
find
my
like a
own.
new stem upgrade. He's like trying to touch the button you're touching.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet
Yeah.
boy.
I really thought I only caught a little bit of it because I was in the middle of something, but the zip lining was cool looking.
Yeah.
That was neat. And again, I'm not a gamer. I don't play a lot of games. So for all I know, zip lining is in every single video game. This is the first time I've ever seen it, but it looked real. I mean, it's Star Wars, so everything is cooler just because, duh. But I thought it looked really cool, and again, I look at it from the perspective of if I were somebody sitting there with a controller in my hand, I would think this is really, really cool.
Right.
But also the radio chatter was interesting.
Yeah.
Lots of
all
over the place,
yeah,
and I'm
listen,
like, how the hell do you know who's talking?
You mean?
But
Yeah.
to be fair, at that moment, I wasn't looking at the screens.
There are people in the distance and whatnot that'll like talk. There'll be troopers or battle droids or whatnot like they're like down a distance that way and whatnot. But you hear them, and you like
yeah.
Where's that? Trying to figure out where it's coming from. But yeah, like the chatter is cool. Stormtroopers in this one, like the first game, whoever's played the first game, Stormtroopers talked all that good shit. Like they talk shit like crazy, like just like, that's right, Jedi, you ain't getting away, or like something like that. Then you like kill one of their dudes and they're like, oh my god, I'm the only one left. Like these guys, they talk a bunch of shit. So I'm like that continues in this one, and the droids, like the B1s and the B2s and the BX droids, they talk it real well. It's so good.
Yeah, it's the sad when they're like, fresh air. You just murder them.
It's
You're
like
just
that.
like, damn, he was talking about the weather, and now he's off.
He had plans.
Yeah,
he had plans, and
now you in half and you in pieces.
Yeah,
you got force pushed off a mountain.
But and another thing, and this was like something that happened in the first game, and just continues on with this one, is when I see a place where I have to go. And I'm like, I don't see anything or anywhere that's going to get me over to where I need to go. And then I figure it out, and I feel like the smartest man that's ever lived.
Yeah.
This game makes me feel like a genius every time I finally figure something out.
Yeah, I put the navigation assist on, and that helps.
So in this game, we don't just continually push dumpsters underneath things and climb up on top of them.
I fell laugh.
Gotta climb this thing. Apocalypse sucks.
Or pick up the kid, boost the kid. She's gonna find a ladder or some shit.
That's what that game's missing.
Hey,
Apocalypse. We were talking
look.
about it before we got on, but Last of Us, I didn't play it because I don't game, but I watched the cutscenes, and there's not a lot of gameplay there. It's just a lot of cutscenes, but it's like, good God, he's pushing a dumpster every 3 seconds.
Every 3 seconds. Or a piano. Or he's like, or Ellie's on water and you're in the water pushing her.
Right.
Because she kissed him. You're like, what is happening?
For a universe where I killed off all the garbage men, there's a lot of trash bins here.
I'm like, Waste Management has never been able to find this many dumpsters. What the fuck?
I literally just saw Rob pop on. That's hilarious.
Peer pressure.
Yeah, it'd be like that.
Some peer pressure is good pressure.
Facts.
That's right.
Facts. You're welcome.
I'm glad he learned.
Yep.
Ellie's over there yelling, Jesus, Joel. She's like holding a board, crossing it. Apocalypse sucks. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
You got the option.
Yeah,
I always see like, why do we try to stay alive in this apocalypse when we could just, die?
Yeah. It's like DC Comics.
Give up the ghost.
Yeah. Don't go to Gotham City and don't walk down Crime Alley.
No.
It's called Crime
Alley. That should be a dead giveaway,
Yeah.
When you go into these Jedi temples, these High Republic era Jedi temples in this game, trying to figure shit out. Like it's another like Tommy, it's another instance of, oh my God, how did I figure that out?
Yeah,
I'm a genius. Like that's the only thing I get equated to. I must be a genius.
It's me. Me is like I've been here for 40 minutes. I'm so hungry.
Yeah.
But I'm not moving till I get this done. But I'm so hungry.
As a lover of the Legend of Zelda games, I like the puzzles. I liked the puzzles in the last one too. They always make me a little mad because eventually you're just like, just fucking solve it.
Yeah, just use the force.
Yeah, but these puzzles are all physical. These are physical puzzles.
Yeah.
Where you're
like,
for your life off of stuff.
Put this orb over here. Wall run. Do a backflip. Drink this cool. Like what?
I don't like that. That sounds like a lot of physical puzzles for someone who's like not very good at video games, but enjoys them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck up so many
times. This is one where it's like, throw this over there, have that catch it, ride this elevator, do the hokey pokey, turn yourself around.
Do the hokey pokey.
Go over there, play Twister.
And I'm not saying it's like it's a bad thing. I love it.
Yeah. It's awesome. But yeah, it's like I got a wall run around a wall, like around it. All right.
Yeah. Here I go.
Falling to my death.
Oh no.
I'm so hungry.
For anybody who watched the Imperial Senate like Jedi Fallen Order streams, as long as I don't have to slide down any shit, I'm sure I will have to.
I mean, I've seen it like twice so far. Not as a lot.
That twice is two is a big number for me. I don't like those.
That's more than one. And that's pushing.
The slidey slides are fun though. You just do the little,
then you gotta, like,
navigating.
And then I get like Super Mario 64 PTSD when I'm sliding down. I hear the music in the back of my head that ba 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 ba. I just get stressed out and I panic. You know.
That poor plumber. He just wants to do a plumbing job.
Right. God,
Tommy, I absolutely like. I was telling Rook before we started. Like, I didn't start exploring until just like a little bit earlier today. Playing the game, I keep forgetting because I'm like trying to like crazy. I'm just trying to get through the story and knock this story out because I'm loving it. But then I'm like, I got to keep doing side quests so I can make money so I can buy new things.
Right.
And I keep forgetting to do that and whatnot.
But I found these trials. That's dope. There's just
the tears in the force.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I found one by accident. Yeah, that's another thing.
I found like two. I'm like, this is
a physical
good.
puzzle. It's a physical puzzle, and it's dope, and it's frustrating, but it's dope
because the reward's worth it. Yeah,
but it's frustrating.
The perk system's really cool too.
Well, that's how people describe me: both dope and frustrating.
Dope.
People who are close.
What's the perk system?
But it's nice to get at least part of that to be dope. You could just be frustrating.
Yeah.
Facts. You gotta have yin and yang.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm glad that this game's good.
Yeah.
And this is EA Respawn, who are the same people who are under the umbrella of the same people who do Apex Legends, but they're also the same team that's going to be doing whatever the next first-person shooter for Star Wars is going to be called. I don't think they're using the Battlefront name anymore, but it's EA and Respawn, but it's like the Titanfall guys. So it should be pretty cool. Yeah.
You guys talk amongst yourselves.
Do we know how long this campaign is? Does somebody have
I'm 11 hours in.
Okay.
And I'm on like the third planet.
It's a lot of the hours?
Yeah, so when you go to the main menu, instead of going to continue, you go to load journey. It'll be like the last time you saved and how many hours you put in and the actual percentage of the game you're done. I think I'm like 35% done the game. Last time I checked. So, but I've been like exploring as much as I can. So I've been finding a lot of like clothes and colorways and different lightsaber hilt colors. And
it's gonna take me 8 years to finish this game because I'm gonna be doing just that. I'm like, oh yeah, I got a story to do. I got a world universe.
And then there's like a mini town with side quests you could do for people, and there's a shop, and they have their own currency, and like there's a perk system you could buy perks. Yeah, I saw that earlier on his thing.
Tommy's thing. That was the boss fight. Boom.
Yeah, he just bodied him.
Rick, the door technician.
Of course, it's purple. Of course, it's purple.
Tommy's styling. Okay.
He was like, "How can I make him like Revan? Be
Everybody
Revan, go!"
is a fashion model in this game, apparently, because everybody looks just sharp as
Kestis
hell.
drip is out of control. It's out of control.
Love it.
It is fun.
Oh, that's so stupidly cute. So you can see.
Wait, what is it?
He's BD.
Watch BD.
Oh!
Yeah, he sits down with you. Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god!
Look at him. He's
just
like,
wait.
okay.
Oh my god! Yeah, I love
He's
it.
just like, I'm just gonna sit my butt down.
Yeah, he just scooch.
Stop it.
Pop a whole squat. Like, yes.
I have to be so careful of those little robots like that because that so reminds me of watching Graham Norton the one time where he had the little robot on and they turned it on and it fell down and it couldn't get up.
Oh, no.
And so in its little tiny baby robot voice, it says, "Please help me." And I was like, tears.
Someone help that baby.
I mean, he just fell over, and like the way he fell over, his mechanics couldn't get him back up, and eventually he just looked, "Help me!" And I'm like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna fly over a robot."
Like, somebody
This is how
help
they're
me,
gonna-
goddammit.
This is how they're going to kill us. They're going to make us think that they're cute, and then they're like, attack.
Oh.
Robot.
Yeah, well, that's not gonna
I
happen
am
over here.
not
I'll say that
the
much.
acceptable-
Okay, that makes
That is
sense.
not my thing, and man, I was completely taken aback, and that's what I keep thinking of every time. Every time I see him, I'm like, it just reminds me of that poor little robot falling down, and I just can't handle it. My heart can't take it.
Oh, no.
Claire, you made like this. There's a garden you can plant seeds in, and it's
Yes.
great.
A secret garden?
I mean, pretty much. It's like on a roof. It's pretty hidden. Yeah. It's a great book and a
There are
fantastic
many
movie that
secret
changed my
gardens
childhood
in Star
thinking.
Wars.
Mary Linux. Don't
Also,
go
a
in the garden.
great song by Barry White and others.
I'll take
I'm gonna-
I'll be
gonna-
Shores in that.
I'm gonna
Yep.
plant all of the nefarious
That's what a
things
man
in my
will
secret
do.
garden.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That-
What's my Aunt Lily's
I'll
garden?
be sure.
Probably got that space ganj.
Yeah, there's a lot to do though. And
That's how I-
I'm-
that's
and
why
I'm
you're
grateful.
purple.
I'm grateful for it. If you
Mm.
can find like different parts of lightsaber pieces and just
Oh,
make your
cool.
own like hilt with like
Like
just-
at
I got to see
Disney.
that. That was cool.
it's like a Disney.
Yeah,
It's literally just like a Disney.
yeah.
We
That's cool.
well, Tommy, we kind of had that in Book of Boba Fett when Grogu goes to the Pelly's
Yeah, that was really one. Yeah.
Mhm.
Pelly's thing. And there's a BD droid there, so that's the adventures.
Mm-hmm.
The possibility.
That's gonna be a Disney Kids story when it watch.
Yeah.
Watch. That'll be
It
on Star
should
Wars
be.
Kids.
I want the BD1 Wally crossover. Thanks.
Oh,
Leave your tears at the door. Thank you.
oh.
The sound effects, the whole movie.
That's all.
As long as nothing happens, it makes me
Something
cry.
happens.
I'm there for
It'll be
it.
full circle because the guy that did all
Those
the
dudes-
sound effects for Wally worked on Star Wars. Boom.
Hey, I didn't know
There
that.
it is.
Yep.
There it is.
Do it up.
There it is.
And then R2
Uh,
and Eva.
Oh my God.
Ooh.
Claire, you're
Chop.
making it happen. You're
who-
making
who-
the
who-
lore
who-
happen.
who bad?
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Hmm.
Thank you, everyone. And Claire.
Everyone and Claire.
And Claire.
And Claire. For making the greatest crossover that never happened since Fast and the Furious and Transformers.
You're welcome.
What up, brother?
Hello.
Hey, Dan.
Oh man. But
Dan's got a Cal
Kestis.
Kestis haircut right now.
Right in that
Mhm.
photo he does.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, now it's like it's a Cal Kestis / Arthur Morgan from
Yeah.
Red Dead Redemption thing he's got going
Mhm.
on. Like
Yeah,
you
I'm
know,
trying to.
just-
Yeah, speaking.
he's got a hullet. I like to call it.
A hullet? A hullet? What's the
Like a
huff
half-
part?
yeah, like a half
Uh,
mullet.
If
Half
you need to
mullet.
name
Okay, got
something
it.
and you're not sure what to name it, ask Chris. He will come up with a name for you.
What's it called again?
I feel so dumb.
It's a hullet.
A
Thank
hullet,
you.
Like
half
Roker?
mullet. See, my brain, I was
Sounds
being
like
an
a
idiot. I was
secret
like,
sandwich.
a hair mullet? I feel like that's redundant. No, a half mullet. A mullet.
Ah, yes.
Tommy.
Hair
The
mullets.
moment I saw them, Tommy. The moment I saw him, I was like, "Yo, that's us." We're on
Mm.
BX, we're the
New
BX
mascot.
droids. Yeah.
Ah, yes. Hair mullets. My only
Oh,
weakness.
that makes sense, Roke.
Charles!
Yeah.
Let it!
That makes sense.
Charles is awesome. Charles should have got his own DLC. I'm just saying. I would have loved to play with Charles in Canada. Read that too.
Vanills.
The Vanills cut.
Jeff, the Hullet is most definitely a Vanills cut.
It's
like
a gorgeous
super
fisherman.
That's right.
We're canon
That's
now.
right. We're finally canon. Yeah, now put us
Look
in
that. America.
extra.
Look, everyone. Yeah. You hear that? Internet? Canon.
I'll tell you this, Roke. I know, like I said, I know you haven't played the first game, but you get an idea of what the character's like from at least from what you've played and what you saw from that flashback thing. Cal in this game, because the things that happened between Jedi Fallen Order, what happened in Battle Scars and beyond, changed him, and he is a much darker. Not like he's going to go to the dark side, but like now he's on the I've seen some shit.
Yeah.
And he's a darker character, and he's all about the fight. He's all about the fight. He's still a good guy, but man, oh man, he's all about the fight. I don't know if anyone out in the chat is playing the game and what your thoughts on Cal were, but if you got him, please say something. We'd love to talk about that one.
I'm also working on trying to get the handlebar mustache. Working on that
goal.
To get that with the little joke and just be real Norris with it, and just roundhouse kick the galaxy, dude. Just one.
Listen, you can't be too much Norris, honestly. Like you can't. So
I don't want to break the game. You're right. I shouldn't break the game. I can't have EA calling me. It's like we sent some activity. I'm like banned
his
from
name
Twitch
is Cal,
now.
Not Walker, Texas Ranger.
Dude, how did you get cowboy boots on him? Is this a mod? No, this is my life.
Yeah,
this is my life. I kick dust, dude. Look at me, dude. Have you seen the headband? There are no games to be played here. There are shoulder pads with the cape on my being.
Look around and find out, people.
Look around and find out.
Right?
Okay. Yeah. The drip is dripping. The drip is dripping.
You're gonna need an umbrella.
You know, umbrella.
This drip.
Wipe your forehead. Your drip's dripping.
No, even no.
Yes.
No, he didn't.
You were perspiring out here with the drip.
Oh
God. It was a nice sunny day. A bottle of water, the condensation off your elbows. That's how much the drip is dripping. That's how far we've gotten down with the drip. Okay? Standing in a puddle right now. It's embarrassing, the drip you have.
All right, so Tommy, you think that Seer has gone on that barrage vow? Do you think that's what she did? Barrage vow was something that some Jedi go on, and they it's like it's almost like some kind of a pilgrimage where there's no violence, they don't take their saber, that sort of thing. It's that kind of thing. Yeah, I can see that, but right now Seer is working. The whole team is split up. They're doing their different things, and Seer is with another like Force religious sect. It's really dope. You'll see it. I don't want to spoil too much for anyone.
I'm excited.
Yeah, God, it's so good.
Big excite.
I'm excited for all of you guys to finish and be done, so we can talk about it some more, and I can hear all about it. That's about as close as
the whole like. I don't want to deter people from playing the game, but if you're not and you still want to check out the story, people have already put the whole thing on YouTube, like the whole entire story.
Oh yeah, I'll be watching that for sure.
Cool.
Yeah, so I found a full thing in Breath of the Wild. It's 44 hours. Okay.
I haven't gotten there yet. Okay.
Well, that's the thing about Breath of the Wild, though, is you can kind of skip because you could go straight to the castle if you want to.
If you want to.
You can take off all your clothes and fight Ganon with a stick. Don't recommend, but you can do it.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Literally bodied. I've seen it.
Yeah.
Chris?
Also, we're like, what, a month away now from Tears of the Kingdom?
We are roughly 2 weeks away, and I know that because it comes out the day after my birthday.
Well,
so Nintendo said, "Happy birthday, Claire! Here's a belated little present for you." A
friend of mine actually got his hands on an OLED Switch, so which is wild.
Those are
Zelda
nice.
themed HD only because if you're gonna bundle something from Nintendo, you gotta put the elf on it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
The elf and the princess on it. Yeah. So, but yeah, Zelda's. Yeah,
Shit, I gotta hurry up and play this game. Cause I got another
yeah
one
you
coming
do.
out.
Yeah, you
And
do.
I got Ragnarok.
You got Ragnarok. You got Last of Us. You got Horizon.
Yeah, you're gonna be busy. You're gonna be busy.
Shit, yeah.
You know what? I feel bad because I haven't had a chance to even see Return of the Jedi in theaters, and it's like my favorite of the Star Wars movies, and I haven't had a chance to see it yet because Jedi Survivor. So
I had a few subs that saw it.
yeah,
They
I
were
mean,
like-
I could literally watch it right,
Right, but they were
now,
like they
yeah.
forgot how good it actually is. Like and like
yeah,
It's
and
so
how
good.
like it's like it shouldn't have gotten the mild heat that it got.
Right.
Like,
people just upset because there were aliens and Ewoks in it.
Yeah,
and
but like
that's so
them
dumb.
looking back now as adults is like this is fine. There's way worse shit out here that we get force feed from children.
Even back
it
then,
ain't
people
millions,
just wanted to be upset.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And ROTJ is the best because
Yes, it's my absolute favorite.
Luke.
It is the
Boot.
gift that brought us Salacious B. Crumb, the guy that brings us all together. So I mean,
when you're right, you're right.
I am right. Thank you very much.
Hallelujah.
I am a Jedi like my father before me is what happened. Okay, everything else kind of pales in experience.
Is it only select cities it's playing in? It's not like everywhere. They're not trying to make all the money.
Everywhere.
I think
It's
not everywhere,
not
but
everywhere.
I,
I
think
was
AMC will
really
have it,
surprised. I have to drive to St. Paul to see it.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure
St. Paul,
King of
Minnesota.
Prussia will have it. It's like a
That was my
regional
Jesse Ventura impression.
No, that's
St.
that's
Paul, Minnesota.
it's a fair impression, but honestly, in
You weren't
Minnesota,
there.
it should not be me having to drive to St. Paul. It should not be like no, and it's Regal, which is even worse.
You weren't there, Chris, in Minnetonka when I found Prince there lying, singing when doves cry. You weren't there. I'm a Navy SEAL.
All right.
I'm a Navy SEAL. You weren't
Nick?
there.
He was in Predator.
Nick,
I was in Predator.
I can't blame you for that. That's not on you. Okay, it's playing near me. I can go see it.
You weren't
Okay,
there,
I just
Nick.
haven't yet. But
I wore a hairpiece.
you
in
still
the
got
running
to see
back.
Visions before me, and y'all didn't even let me know. Y'all didn't. We're gonna talk, pal.
You weren't there, Nick.
I will say though, I'm
Desert
successfully hyped for that
Yeah,
because what I've heard from people, spoiler free, I don't know anything. I genuinely don't know anything. The one thing that I know is that they're like, I genuinely don't know which one is the best. It's the greatest sweetness of water. I don't know. Like literally everyone's like, I don't know which episode of Visions is the best because they're all so excellent that it's like stacked on top of each other like crepe thin. That's how close everything is. It's just it's just banger after banger after banger. And apparently like get your tissues ready because a couple of them are like emotional bangers. So get ready.
Nice.
I'm
I'm
excited.
excited for the Wallace and Gromit one.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see this be, to have the differences, to see the really different interpretation. Like we were talking about again before we got on today, it's like I love to see different people, different teams, different styles of the same stuff. Because I just think it's really great to see how, the different interpretations, because I see it this way, you see it this way. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And everybody has their own specific thing. Some people love, fill in the blank here. So, this might lend itself to that and, vice versa. So I think it's really exciting. I'm looking forward to it. And I can honestly say that I didn't feel that excited about it the first time, but I'm much more excited about it this time just to get to see that really different take from one to the other. Not that the other ones weren't different, but we all know how I am about animation generally. So I'm really looking forward to watching Visions.
Yeah.
And it's so many cultures like across the globe. And it's like, how do different cultures and like different, people growing up in different parts of the world, how do they interpret Star Wars? What do they respond to creatively within Star Wars? And how does their culture get reflected in the lore of Star Wars? Fascinating. And it also shows Star Wars is fucking universal, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
And there's a comic that came out this week. It was a Darth Vader Black, White, and Red, where it was different. It was 3 different stories, like one from Jason Aaron, and Jason Aaron worked on the first Marvel Star Wars series when it came back in 2015. The second one is by someone named Peach Momoko, an artist and writer named Peach Momoko. There's no dialogue in this story, so you can interpret it like any way you want to, but it's like Vader is living in her head rent free. Like I think that she maybe got away from him, but never really got away from him, and she's dealing with so much just inner trauma with this, and it's a fantastic story. Like the art is so good, and but that story was intense, and that one hit me the most. It reminded me a lot of that Ewoks comic that came out a couple weeks back. No dialogue, anthology story. And I love each one had like something to say. Each one was easy to follow, but you can still like take little interpretations and give it your own meaning, and it still hits. The
red, white, and black stuff. Marvel does a really good job with those. Like every time they do one. So I'm glad they're doing it with Star Wars. It makes I'm just like if using like another property. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I'd like to piggyback on what Claire said about different cultures and different representations and different ways you can see cultures reflected in things, and I think that that's so incredibly important, and I think it's something that we don't necessarily think of, and it's not really a failing, it's just a reality, but there are and amongst all cultures there are so many similarities, even though they don't look similar on the face of it. And when you start to see what those similarities are and how you can say, this is how this group does it, and this is how this group does it, but in the end, they're all doing the same thing. It's just they're doing it their way. And I just think it's so important that we see that, because it creates those connections between us that so much of what we do in the world is trying to separate. You're different from me. Yeah. But we still both put our pants on one leg at a time. Yep. We might wear different pants, but we still do that part the same. And I think it's cool to see, what everyone else is, doing. I mean, I just think it's really neat. And I grew up in a household that appreciated that kind of stuff. And so I think it's really great to see it be, to be reflected in something like Star Wars, which is, so universal. It's, everywhere. And like for people to just try to feel the good stuff from it, like get the good out of it. The fact that you're experiencing something that might not otherwise ever have crossed your mind or your television screen, whatever it might be, Exactly. Because I think it's important.
And I think that's a problem, and not to give a whole bunch of oxygen to the negativity in the fandom, but I think that's one of the problems with the fandom is people want the same feeling and the same kind of visual yada 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 that we had from the original trilogy, where anything that goes outside of that, it's like that's not Star Wars,
right?
And they discredit it and say it sucks, yada yada yada. I loved Visions and seeing all these Japanese animators different takes on it. I wish there were maybe a couple of stories that didn't have a lightsaber in it, but I mean, other than that, it was fantastic.
That may take a while.
Yeah.
People are excited to pull lightsabers.
It's one of the reasons why I'm excited for this one. I know it's chock full of lightsabers. I do think there are a couple stories that are dealing with different aspects and different storytelling ideas from Star Wars. So I'm looking forward to that. There's one in particular that I really want to check out, and I think I could be wrong. I don't know if anyone out there knows all the different studios, but is there one that's an African studio? Because
yes,
I thought so. I thought I saw one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's the one I'm looking forward to the absolute most. Just to see that, like, it's one of the reasons why I love the Son of Staros comic so much, because it's this dope Black family in Star Wars doing their thing, and I want to see like a and I'm not trying to be I was about to say separatist, but just trying to be exclusionary or anything like that, but I love seeing stuff like that. And I would love to see a South African. Thank you, Eric. I'm looking forward to seeing that and seeing their take on Star Wars and seeing like a mostly black cast in the galaxy far, far away. Can't wait to see that one.
I'm excited for the voice work. Also, I want to hear how if there's any surprises like there was the first season, like any like celebrities in there, or like people who are from stuff that we like. So I'm excited for the voice work. So
yeah,
I only know one name.
Okay.
And that's Cynthia Ervio. That's all I know is that she voices somebody in there.
What?
Cynthia Ervio. She's a Broadway person / basically she has like one of the absolute best versions. She kicks ass in The Color Purple. She's gonna be Elphaba
she's
in the
great.
Wicked
She's
movie.
Harriet Tubman.
She's Harriet Tubman. Yeah.
She was also in Widows.
Yes, I am. Well spotted.
She's awesome. She could really sing.
Oh yeah.
I think people shouldn't get too worried about lightsabers, even though I know it kind of does its own thing. But the beauty of it is that every culture you go to, you're going to find a sword. If you're a historian, you can tell which culture it's from.
Right.
This is how we, again, experience something different. Same thing, different thing.
Also,
and I think it's
alive.
Well, and don't you think, a lightsaber is different to everybody? You know what I mean? What it means to each person, why it means what it means to each person. I mean, yes, as a Jedi, your lightsaber is X, Y, and Z, but there's so much more to it than that. Your car is your car, right? And, you may not love your car. You may really wish you had a different one, but it's your car. And there are parts of it that are so specific to you that that you would never think to tell somebody if they drove it and they'd be like, why the hell? And you're like, oh, I don't even think about it because it's mine. It's, it's what I'm familiar with. And I do think it's nice to have those stories that don't include it. But at the same time, again, I think if everybody gets to tell you why their car is the best car, you get to hear, again, those different points of view. And I mean, again, this is just me being the typical hippie that I am before I kill people. But, it's about getting together,
Slipping that in there. Poor kill people.
I am Kaiser Sose.
Oh my God.
Get on the ground.
I'm sorry, Chris. Did you swallow your tongue?
I'm okay. Yeah, we good.
Not actually, metaphorically.
Okay. 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 I'm not scared.
You should be.
Oh shit. God damn it.
Yeah. Like Robin, you're talking about the one like from this you're talking about the one from what's it called again? Ronin. Probably the Ronin one. Okay. Yeah, that one was dope. But there's one from this one.
Mm-hmm.
There's one from what's that sword? The yellow saber rope?
Yeah.
That's in this new one? Yeah.
The cross saber, yeah. Like the curved Morabasa saber?
Yes.
Yeah. They made a curved lightsaber. I'll take 7.
Thank you very much.
P.O.
Box. He's talking about the new one. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Than most.
Okay. P.O. Box 39.
That was a Prince of Thieves joke. You weren't there. It's fine.
Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Shut up, Chris.
I didn't say nothing.
I can see you thinking it.
Nope. I'm just afraid for my life. That's all. We good. We good. On that note,
run for the hills.
What's everyone got planned for May 4th?
What day is that?
Thursday.
Thursday?
Yeah.
It's Thursday.
I'm off.
I'm off as well.
I'll be working. But I'll be working in person. So I get to wear all my Star Wars stuff to work.
There you go.
And all of our residents will love it.
I'm not working in person. But
yeah,
I'll be working.
That sucks.
People.
Yeah, I gotta go see real human beings.
I'm talking about
I've
people.
gone into the office a few times. All right, there's nobody in there. Okay, so there's no reason for me to go either. Okay.
People.
And that we got Visions coming out. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. So it's going to
that.
be, and there's also, sorry, Claire, we've got 8,000 comics that are coming out this week alone. They always pile it on the week of May 4th. So there's a new Afra coming out, and,
I'm so
and a whole bunch of new
excited.
comics. It's going to be so busy, so busy. It's going to be nuts. But it's all new Star Wars stories, so I love it.
I think we should definitely at some point, Chris, try to arrange a little something for a card to talk about. Just a little something for the other geek factions of Proaxium. Little Picard talking, just at some point, Just...
Oh, you want to? Oh my God!
Are you telling me the Trek Wars have ended?
Yeah. I'm just saying, I would like to talk with you, with our comments, section. I would like to talk a little Trek with those who are trekking with us.
Dan has been hitting me up periodically, like as he watches these episodes, and is like, I hear him just being blown away by each one. It's amazing. Yeah. It's amazing. Yeah. So yeah, I'm down to talk like you, me, Mark, Dan, talk some Picard. Mm-hmm. Let's do it. Let's do it, because it's and then we can get that in before Strange New Worlds talk. I don't know who else is watching that one, but
did anybody else notice how I just brought that up in front of everybody? So he now has to do it.
It's Picard. I'm so down.
Come on.
I am so down. Yeah. Make it. Let's do it. Make it so. Damn it.
Make it so.
Yeah.
Oh man, the receipts are out there for the world to revisit.
The receipts are out there. Stamp is at 110. If you go to 110.
Rob. Yes, you do. Yes, Rob. You do.
I have to watch Picard. Yeah, Rob doesn't sound like that. I'm sorry. He doesn't. He doesn't. That's mean. I don't know why I chose that.
Raven.
Oh!
Raven, we're doing Picard.
Yeah.
We're doing Picard. Okay. Yeah. I had to jump in and say it. My phone. I'm watching you guys. I had to jump in and just be like, you don't even have to put this on the spot. You don't have to put this on the spot. We're doing it. Happening.
Yeah.
I will do whatever I have to.
Bye, Dan.
I love you guys. We're doing Picard. Bye.
Love you. We're doing
Picard. Bye, Dan.
Claire, did you hear the news? We're doing Picard. They're doing Picard.
Shit, no way.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
This just in.
I'm excited because I never got super into Star Trek.
I know nothing.
I know. I just hear the hype, like the unbelievable amounts of hype, and I'm excited to hear you guys talk about it.
It was it was a send off done absolutely perfectly right. Absolutely.
I heard it's the best Next Generation movie. That's not the
It is the best Next Generation movie. There is no question.
And they leave you with what could be for the next generation. And God damn it, if we don't get that show with the new captain of the Enterprise, I'm like, please.
I would die.
Yeah, I'd say one thing. I'll say there's the captain of the USS Titan. It's Captain Shaw, Liam Shaw. Almost beats out Cisco as my favorite starship captain. My favorite.
Oh wow.
He was amazing. And I loved that thing that you sent of him on the podcast, because I actually sat and watched all the way through that. And it was a joy to listen to him talk about it and to be excited about it. And, for those who don't Trek, it's cool. Ain't nobody telling you got to. But one of the best things about Trek is that it has definitive chapters. You're this, you're that, you're this, you're that. But you can still play in all of these other classrooms. Right. Even though that's not your classroom. I'm an STNG. Doesn't mean I don't like to watch the original series or Voyager or Deep Space Nine. But my crew is STNG. That's how it is. My captain, Picard, without question, can't take anybody else. Not happening. But it's still so much fun to just be in that world, because it is very much like Star Wars in the sense that it's huge. There's space. There's always some place to go. There's always something new to do, always something new to see. So, and as I've said many, many times, Star Trek is what we will be someday. Star Wars is what we want to be someday.
Right.
I like that.
Yeah, it's a very good saying.
I think that's the best way to describe it.
I hope we don't get to Star Trek the way that Star Trek got to Star Trek, because that would be
fair.
horrible.
I'd like to not get there that particular
let's
way.
not
Yeah,
get
I would agree.
nukes. Just a lot of nukes.
Oh,
Lot
Brian,
of
I've
nukes.
seen that one. I've seen that Star Trek, Brian.
Yeah.
Which one?
Okay, that one is
Star Trek 4.
Oh, Star Trek 4. Yeah.
Oh, the
I've
whales?
I've seen Star Trek 1 through 4. I've seen the movies and I've seen sporadic episodes of the original series. So
there's absolute reasons
Really?
to dive in for 5 minutes and leave and never come back. There are those moments.
Mhm.
It does happen.
Yeah.
Like the movie with the whales.
I saw the Abrams.
I had
movie.
fun.
I like that.
I had fun. Was it the best movie I've ever seen? No. I
No,
enjoyed my time. It was
Yeah, well,
silly.
you know what?
I like silly.
Under Siege isn't the best movie I've ever seen either, but I love it every single
But
time.
because Casey Ryback.
Casey
Isn't
Ryback.
it Casey fucking Ryback? Is that Casey fucking Ryback?
Relax, Chris. We're done.
Oh. All right, because I was about to eject him. All right.
Casey
All
Ryback.
You're
right,
welcome.
so let's go around. Let's call it one. Let's go around and everyone tell us where we can find you. Claire.
Hey, you can find me here, obviously, every Sunday night here in the PooDoo. And you can catch me doing quick shot previews of each new Dr. Aphra comic, which means, as Chris said before, you're gonna get another one from me and everybody else on the quick shot crew. But also me. But other than that, the Imperial Center podcast is officially back from our hiatus. We have one episode out. We have another episode recorded. Will be out this week as well. They saw visions. They said cool things, and I said, "Okay, I can't wait to watch it. It sounds like it's gonna be fun." So go check that out. It's a good time, and I'm.
Isn't it awesome when
sporadically streaming.
teammates get to watch visions before you? Doesn't it make you feel like you're a part of the family?
That's great. I feel really happy about it.
I hope
Fine.
Nick's in the chat still.
Anyway, that's it. And sea strips everywhere. Okay, that's it.
Yeah. Claire, where can they? I'm sorry, Raven. Where can they not find you?
Everywhere. You
Don't.
can find me here. You can find me occasionally on Instagram. And that's about it. Because I'm old and uncool.
Lies.
But that's why we're friends, Chris.
That's right. Mike Roker,
Hi.
Mandalorians.
Mandalorians. You can you find me every Sunday shooting the PooDoo for sure, but also every Tuesday for Baraxium. Watch Your Step, Kylecasters. That's an air trap _gaming. We will be playing Jedi Survivor. It's going to be neat. We're going to go up slippery incline planes all the way a Jedi can. Yeah, we're doing that. And then
Well, you can't just run up a water
No.
slide. You have to like jump on the walls.
you have to jump on the wall.
You have to jump on the walls.
It's
to-
the
to,
way
you
of the
know,
Jedi.
Do it. It's how you do it, Dan. That's how it gets done.
Yeah, so you can find me there. And then we have 4 games in loop now. We're a nice little system now. Then there will be Dead Space, and then God of War, and then back to Last of Us, where Dan played a flawless, amazing game. I don't know if you guys watched the stream. Dan didn't fire a gun until 53 minutes into the game. He stealth killed 3 sections in a row.
Wait,
And I was like, who is? I'm not
So
kidding
when
you.
Apocalypse
I'm like,
Shit,
who
I gotta
is
go
this
back.
man?
I missed
And I
it. I
was-
gotta go catch up.
He
That's
was
cyberpunk training.
so good, Claire. I was
I'm
like,
proud of
who
you,
is
man.
this man? He was just like, everybody was just like, go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to
Because you
sleep.
can't be wasting bullets in that game.
Y'all know.
No,
Dan put like 17 people to sleep. Like easily. Just
that's crazy.
could have walked past. Nah, you're getting choked out. I'm joking.
But everything loaded, so you
Nope.
guys were able to like, play
Everything
for the majority.
loaded, yeah. We had
Good.
it happened.
Gotta get past
And
that.
not only
hump
did it
first.
happen, it was like the best gameplay BX Gaming's ever seen.
Wow.
like so yeah, go back and watch Dan literally crush it. Like he had
Incredible.
like 17 bullets. It was insane. He had so much ammo for this game. It was like, who are you? Who are you? Where's Dan? Where's the guy that's yelling at Kyle Kestis? Where's that guy? Yeah.
Run up the water.
Run up the water.
You're a Jedi.
You're
Run up the
What
water.
is it? A Jedi's weakness is water now?
Oh god.
Yeah, the game is you've been in 5 minutes. The game is 5 minutes in. You're 5 minutes in. Look around you, man.
Yeesh.
What would Joel do, dude? Come on.
He'd find a dumpster. Is
He
what
found
he'd
a
do.
dumpster
Legit.
and a wooden plank.
Find an orphan kid and a dumpster.
You know?
And
They
a
only got the
dumpster.
comic books again.
So if you decide to remodel your house, just call Joel.
It's called Joel.
Sorry,
So
Chris.
we'll put that
No, no.
apocalypse down or be right over there. Who just put this apocalypse down?
Pardon me, Apocalypse.
Watch your step. It's the end of the world.
Oh my god. How about you, Chris?
Well, you can find me begrudgingly on Twitter under Chris Rhymes, Facebook, Instagram. So this week we do have we have 33,000, I think I said, different comic book releases that are coming out. I think the Star Bros have a new episode coming out. Dan and I, it's tentative right now, but Dan and I do have an event for Revenge of the Sixth at a bar in the Chamonix Brewing Company. It's going to be dope. And you can catch me live on Friday nights with Nick and Pete, who by that point we will have all gotten to see Visions. So it should be fun, and I can stop guilt tripping them because I'm guilt tripping them right now, and they probably hate me, and they've already probably got a replacement for me, but who knows? But yeah, I'm looking forward to talking with those backstabbers again, and it's gonna be a good night. It's gonna be a good night of Star Wars talk.
Oh,
The whispers comes on.
Nick, if
What
you
they
need
do.
somebody to pull you out from under the bus, you just let me know, boo. Just, give me a call.
Whoa! You have my back. Fuck Nick.
Yeah,
You have my back.
I can't leave a body under the bus. You know they're gonna think it's me.
They always think it's me.
They always think it's me.
I'm not a murderer, I swear.
Well, some of us.
I run a Sky Tavern, goddammit.
I
run a
run a
respectable
sky
business.
tavern. A sky tavern. See,
Yeah.
sky tavern. I can't have
Says
that kind
on
of
the label.
publicity, babe. I can't have that kind of publicity.
Oh, that's going to do it for this week's Shooting the PooDoo. Dan, hopefully, will be back next week. But I told him
I
to
love you,
take
Daniel.
all the time he needs. So if I need to be here next week with you jabronis, I will.
As
And
it
I
did.
mean that in the most loving way possible.
Chaperones.
Jabberons.
Thanks for
Jabba
babysitting us, Chris.
Hey,
Chaperones.
anytime, Claire. Anytime.
Watch what you say.
Anytime.
I'll hold you to it.
Anytime. And I mean, anytime I meet like one more time.
One time max.
Ooh.
One time.
Yeah.
One more time.
Anyway,
You got
All
to
right,
catch
Joe.
Chris on
Well,
Patreon.
on behalf of the crew, have a good night, and may the force be witches.
Impressive. Most impressive. That's it.